Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Easy Peasy Vocab. Today we are going to learn about auxiliary verbs. What is auxiliary? Auxiliary means supplemental. So these verbs are called helping verbs. Now let's see what are the auxiliary verbs. Some verbs are made up of more than one word. A verb can be made up of a main verb and a helping verb. Main verb shows action and the helping verb works with the main verb. What is a verb phrase? Verb phrase consists of a main verb with one or more auxiliary or helping verbs. Forms of the verb to be are often used as helping verbs. Auxiliary verbs help us make all the other different tenses. Let's see a few examples. Margaret will see her aunt on Saturday. Here, will is the helping verb and see is the main verb. So together it is called a verb phrase. So what is the verb phrase in the first sentence? Will see is the verb phrase. The second sentence is her mother is going on the trip too. Is going. Is the helping verb. Going is the main verb. So the verb phrase will be is going. The family does visit great aunt Lucy often. Does is the helping verb and visit is the main verb. So does and visit together is called a verb phrase. Some common helping verbs are, they are based on the tense, present tense, past tense and future tense. In the present tense, we use is, am, are, has, have, do, does. In the past tense, we use was, were, had, did, been. In the future tense, it will be will and shall. Look at the sentences below. See how the auxiliary verbs slightly change the meaning of the sentences to form new tenses. In the first visual, what do you see? You see a cat eating noodles, right? The sentence is, the cat ate my noodles. So what tense is it? It is the basic simple past tense, right? Because the cat ate. We use the irregular verb. Eat became ate. So this sentence is in past tense because the event has already happened. The cat already ate the noodles. So it is past tense. Now let's change that with an auxiliary verb. The cat has eaten my noodles. This is present perfect tense. We are going to talk about this in the next video. But let's see what is it. Has eaten. Has is the auxiliary or the helping verb and eaten is the main verb. So what is present perfect? That means we are talking about something that happened in the past, but we are thinking about what it means now. Right? The cat already ate the noodles, but we are thinking about it right now. This is present perfect. In the second visual, what do you see? You see a park and there are kids playing. Let's see the sentence. Kids play in the park. This is a general statement that kids play in the park. And here, play, this sentence would be in present tense. If we modify that with an auxiliary verb, it becomes kids are playing in the park. That means the event is happening right now. So it is present continuous or progressive. That means kids are playing. They are still in the park playing. Okay? So it will be present continuous or progressive. We use the verb be as an auxiliary verb in progressive tenses. Progressive tense means the event is happening continuously. It is taking place. It is still taking place. Let's see the first visual. In the first visual, what do you see? You see a boy doing juggling with the balls, right? He is learning to juggle. That means he's still learning to juggle. Is learning is the verb phrase here. Is the auxiliary verb and learning is the main verb. So this is in the progressive tense because the event is still happening. It is continuous. In the second visual, what do you see? You see a lady cooking. Are you cooking dinner? Are is the auxiliary verb and cooking is the main verb. And this is also in progressive tense because the event is still happening. We use the verb do as an auxiliary verb in the present tense. It helps us to make questions or to make sentences negative. Note, not, or you can say that as not as well, but you use that like hasn't, doesn't, haven't. So that also means not. So not is an adverb and not part of the verb phrase. I like chiku juice. Do you like chiku juice too? So do here is the auxiliary verb and like is the main verb. So here this is helping to ask you a question. You said I like chiku juice. Do you like it too? So that helped you to ask a question. But in the second image, what do you see? You see kids playing soccer. We play soccer in the school. We don't play field hockey. Here, there is the word don't. So, don't will not be an auxiliary verb. Do is an auxiliary verb and not is an adverb. And play is the main verb in this sentence. Did is the past tense of do. We use this as an auxiliary verb in the past tenses. In the first image, you see a boy doing his homework. I finished my homework. Did you finish yours? So here, did is an auxiliary verb and it is used in the past tense and finish is the main verb. In the second image, what do you see? You see a box of toys, right? We found our old toy box, but we didn't find the duck. Here, did is an auxiliary verb, but not will not make it an auxiliary verb because not is an adverb and here find is the main verb. Got it? We use have as an auxiliary verb in the present perfect tense. In the first image, you see some faluda, right? We have made some faluda. Here, have is an auxiliary verb and made is the main verb. In the second image, what do you see? You see a train station. The train hasn't arrived on time. Here, has is the auxiliary verb, but hasn't will not be an auxiliary verb because you have not there and not is an adverb. And arrived would be the main verb in this sentence. Exercise. Highlight the helping verb and identify the main verb. Lisa has enjoyed listening to music for a long time. Here, has is the helping verb and enjoyed is the main verb. She has studied piano for 1 year. Has is the helping verb and studied will be the main verb. I have heard better players, but they have all studied for many years. Have heard. Have is the helping verb, heard is the main verb. They have all studied. Again, have is the helping verb and studied is the main verb. Lisa has become a very good player in only 1 year. So, has is the helping verb, become is the main verb. She has always wanted to play like famous piano players and has promised to learn my favorite song too. So, has always wanted. Has is the helping verb and wanted is the main verb. And again, another has is the helping verb and promised is the main verb. Lisa and her friends have planned a stage performance in Austria. Have is the helping verb and planned is the main verb. They have talked about playing for a bigger audience in the theater. Have talked. Have is the helping verb and talked is the main verb. They have mentioned this in our school assembly and were appreciated by all. Have is the helping verb and mentioned is the main verb. And I forgot to highlight this as well. Here, were appreciated. So, were would be the helping verb and appreciated is the main verb. Difference between linking verb and helping verb. Linking verb shows what a noun in a sentence is, acts as an equal sign, followed by a noun or adjective. Examples is, am, are, appear, etc. Don Quixote is an interesting book. Here, is a linking verb as it is showing what the noun Don Quixote is. And it is followed by an adjective, interesting. The second sentence is the roses smelled sweet. Here, smelled is talking about the noun roses. And it is followed by an adjective, sweet. Helping verb helps a word stand or be able to exist. It connects with action verbs. Some verbs need helping verbs to exist, usually followed by verbs. Examples is, are, was, were. The butterflies were flying. Here, were is the helping verb and it is followed by the main verb, flying. Identify the verb phrases. So, what is a verb phrase? It is the combination of a main verb and one or more helping verbs. Let's see the first sentence. Two workers were welding two metal pieces. Here the verb phrase is were welding. Were is the helping verb and welding is the main verb. Jim's father has won a cooking award. Has won is the verb phrase. Has is the helping verb and won is the main verb. Does Toby live beside a church? Does is the helping verb and live is the main verb. So does live would be the verb phrase. This computer is not working. We got not here. Not is an adverb. So we just have the main verb working and this sentence doesn't have a verb phrase. A bulldozer can move that mound of dirt. Can move is the verb phrase. Can is the helping verb and move is the main verb. Fireworks are being planned for the 4th of July. Are being planned is the verb phrase. If you see, this sentence has two helping verbs. Are and being are the helping verbs and the main verb is planned. Luna might have gone with her grandfather. Might have gone is the verb phrase in this sentence. Here you have two helping verbs, might and have, and gone is the main verb. Thank you for watching. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. Please do like, share, subscribe for more videos.